Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, your success strategist, bringing you WealthWise 2025, week 44, the decade of you. Today, our theme is legacy wealth and intelligence freedom. We spent nearly a year together exploring the many dimensions of wealth: financial, emotional, relational, and intellectual. But this week, we're going to turn the focus fully toward you. The next decade won't be about simply earning more. It's about aligning more with your values, with your vision, and most of all, with your velocity. This is the decade of you, a blueprint for designing intelligent freedom, where every choice becomes an investment in your best life, not just your bottom line. So take a deep breath and let's talk about what it really means to live, lead, and leave a legacy that moves with purpose. So let's talk about part one, legacy wealth. When most people hear the term legacy wealth, they picture estate plans, inheritance, or long-term assets. But legacy wealth isn't just about what you leave behind. It's what you live out loud. It's how you show up in your relationships, your work, your generosity, and your growth. It's the fusion of freedom, purpose, and joy in motion. Over the last weeks, you've built a powerful foundation, learning how to manage money, create systems, and invest with intention. Now it's time to activate them. So you need to ask yourself, what is my wealth for? Because when purpose drives profit, you stop chasing success and start attracting significance. Legacy wealth is energy in motion because every dollar becomes a decision, every choice a declaration of what matters most to you. So this week, begin shifting your wealth identity from mere accumulation to stronger alignment, from just having more to ultimately becoming more. So today we're going to talk about the free formula. I want to share a simple but powerful framework for designing your next decade, FREE, where each letter represents a pillar of intelligent freedom, a way to build not just wealth, but ultimately fulfillment for you and your family. So our F in our formula is for focus. Define your mission for the decade ahead. Who are you serving and why? When you know your who and your why, your what becomes effortless. The R is for resilience. We want you to build your buffers, not just financial ones, but emotional and strategic ones as well. Freedom requires margin in time, energy, and mindset. E is for expression. Let your wealth reflect who you truly are. Use it to fund your creativity, your causes, and your curiosity. Because true wealth isn't silent, it's uber expressive. And lastly, the last E for evolution. We want you to stay curious, stay a learner, because reinvention is the compound interest of human potential. When you're following the free formula, you're not just building freedom, you're building fulfillment. And that, my friends, is the highest return on investment you'll ever make. So let's take a moment for reflection and ask yourself, if you were completely financially free, what would you do differently today? Where are you still trading time for security instead of living from purpose? These are not just theoretical questions. They're your ultimate navigation points. Because freedom isn't something you find, it's something you design every day through each action, no matter how small. So here's your challenge for this week ahead and for the decade as well. Write your Decade of You manifesto. List 3 priorities for 2026 to 2035. One for wealth, one for family, and one for legacy. Then share it with someone who will hold you accountable, not just to achieving it, but for embodying it. Remember, ultimately, you are your greatest investment, and you need to fill your own vessel before you can give to others, your family, your community, your organizations, your teams, the world. So the next decade belongs to you and those who design it with clarity, courage, and compassion. So go design your freedom now because your future self is already thanking you. If today's session resonated with you, share your Decade of You insights in the WealthWise community or tag me with your top takeaway. Next week, we're going to recap the entire WealthWise 2025 journey and prepare you for your next chapter of financial freedom and personal legacy. Again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the success strategist, bringing you WealthWise 2025, week 44, the Decade of You, legacy wealth and intelligent freedom.